Today on 41 Garage, we're going to see if we can get the gas gauge working on a CJ. Yep, that's what I said. The gas gauge, CJ. The two impossible things. We're going to try to get them working. Hey, welcome to 41 Garage, where we like Jeeps, going on adventures, and occasionally throwing something on the grill. If that's something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button right now. Today we're going to look at the CJ and the gas gauge. That's right, I said it, the gas gauge. CJs are notorious for gas gauges not working, but this one was working. It stopped working just recently, so I'm hoping it's a fairly simple fix, but let's see what we can come up with. Okay, so what I've done, I'm going to do a quick test here to try to help me figure out where I should start looking for the problem. I pulled the pink wire off of the gas gauge, and then I've got this other wire hooked up to ground into my multimeter. So again, let me get this up where you can see it. It's showing open, which means there's something either in the wiring or in the gas tank itself, possibly the sending unit. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is drop the tank out of there, and then we'll go from there. So be back in a minute. Okay, so here's the existing sending unit. What I'll do is I'll do the same test so you can see what's going on with this one. Okay, so I'm going to basically do the same test I did in the Jeep, just directly on the sending unit. Now we got the power and we got the ground. Just hook one lead to each of these with your ohm meter, which I'll set maybe right there. Can you see that? This is going to be anticlimactic because I've already tested it. I know the results. But where's my other lead? And voila, nothing. Nothing at all. So, long story short, my sending unit is bad. So that's that. So let me get the new one. I already got the new one, so I'm going to do the same exact test with the new one. Okay, I got the new one set in there. Now let's hook the leads up. Watch the meter this time. There's the positive side, there's the ground, and boom, we got some numbers, right? And as I move it, as the tank fills up, yeah, I don't know how to shut that noise off, but you can see it happening. So let's move on from here. Okay, so the next thing we want to check is the range of the resistance on this unit. The Jeep, it should be, when the tank is empty, it should be around 75, which you can see it is. It's almost 76. So, and then when the tank is full, it should be around 10. So I'm going to move the lever up like it's getting full, and it's almost 10 exactly. So I'm comfortable with where it's at. So let's go ahead and install it. All right, let's see if we can get the new one installed. Got this O-ring, just going to drop that down there. Then, actually, I'm going to put this on. Put this on because when this comes around this, it pinches on there. Makes it a little bit harder to get on. Ask me how I know. Slide this guy down. Line everything up good. Take this retaining ring. Kind of get it started by hand. And we're going to take this lovely looking good. There we go. Okay, so let me move this over so you can see a little bit of what's going on. I'm just trying to get this ring underneath there. Done. Look at these hoses, man. It's kind of good I took this out. I need to replace those, then it's ready to go back in the Jeep. Okay, so back in the Jeep. Got the tank back in. I'm going to redo this test I did for you earlier just to show you. Again, one wire on ground, one to the pink wire going back to the gas tank. And when I put it on, and my wires are connected well, you can see I got my 75 ohms, which is the empty tank. So it's definitely reading from the sending unit now. Let's get all that hooked back to the gauge and see what we got next. Okay, gas gauge is hooked back up. Let's see what happens. Look at that. Look at that. It's amazing. Oh my God. You can now tell your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren you saw a gas gauge work on a CJ7. It's not just urban legend. It does work. Okay, so where does that leave us? I think I got lucky there was just the sending unit. I know they're notorious for gas gauge issues. Normally it's a ground issue. And in either case, whether it's a ground issue or the sending unit, you're most likely going to have to drop the tank to test your ground, to check grounds and things like that if it doesn't happen to be the sending unit. So I definitely got lucky, finally got it working, and yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Take that one as a success. So hopefully you learned something, enjoyed something out of that. Give me a like, subscribe, and until the next one, we'll see ya. Woo!